Irving Police Department. I'm requesting for your sergeant to come out. Are you denying my request, sir?
I'm not asking for a sergeant for you.
I'm requesting for a sergeant to come out.
I hear you.
Okay. Why is the front license plate of that patrol vehicle covered?
Oh, because the siren's there?
But your plate's supposed to be visible, isn't that law?
Yes. You can certainly call in and complain about that, okay? That is your right.
I'm not answering any questions.
I'm sorry?
I'm not answering any questions.
All right. All right, sir. This gentleman is employee for Michael's. I'm going to have you sign right there. Okay. Just
What's-
let you know that you want to leave and not return.
What's my accuser's name?
We have to let you know that you have to leave because you're trespassing on private property.
What color vehicle are you driving?
Why does that matter?
What color vehicle are you driving?
Why does it matter?
All
It
right.
does matter.
Okay, you've been warned. This is private property. You have been criminal trespassed. Would you sign right there for me, sir?
I'm not signing anything, but I'll leave.
Right, refused. I'm going to give you a copy of this so you understand that. If you return, you can be arrested or cited just for being on property. You
Understood,
understand?
ma'am. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right.
What's your name and badge number again, ma'am?
Rentschler, R-E-N-T-S-C-H-L-E-R, badge 722. My
Okay.
information is also on there where I signed the
May I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Why is your license plate covered on that vehicle in the front?
That is the way they equip my vehicle.
That is the way they put it, but isn't it lawfully you're supposed to have that fully visible, right?
It is to be displayed. All
Okay.
right. We're going to need you to leave, sir.
I will leave.
Thank you.
Have a good day, sir. Damn criminals wearing all these masks and shit. That's a good way for them to cover up their criminal activity. Wearing these masks. What time is it? There is nobody in this parking lot. I want to know what color vehicle this person is driving. That's what I'd like to know. Yeah, I'm grabbing that because I don't want to leave this. I'm sorry?
License plate is covered.
Touche.
I don't want you to get in trouble.
Oh, get some duct tape or super glue later.
see, maybe I could put that in there.
Like zip tie?
I actually have zip ties, but I don't think that'll.
I was gonna say, if you wrap the zip tie around it, it should hold it up there and hold it together.
I think it'll be alright. I'll just pull over somewhere and fix it. Had some random person just show up talking about, oh, you can't be over here on this property. What the hell are you looking at, Einstein? All these whooshes and bumps. Man, throw this shit away in the dumpster. Touche. Oh man, these motherfuckers is crazy. Damn it! I can't even throw this shit away. I'm just throwing some shit away. So yeah, bunch of bullshit. The reason why I asked what color vehicle the supposed accuser was driving was because there was a black vehicle that pulled up on me. Now, this parking lot was empty. There was nobody on this parking lot. It's raining. It's kind of cold. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this the week of Thanksgiving? Let me see, 24. Yeah, this is the week of Thanksgiving. So a lot of these places, you know, people on holidays and stuff like that, or a vacation for the Thanksgiving holiday, rather. And I just thought it was very peculiar that somebody would show up that early in the morning. It ain't no other vehicles in the parking lot. This person does not know if I work there or not. So it's just a bunch of bullshit. Went off on one of their fucktard agents yesterday, pulling up in places, and these people steadily trying to just harass, meddle, provoke. You know what I mean? Like, you trying to pull up to a spot that's deserted so that you can try to, you know, kick back, get some rest and whatnot. And then you have these people, you know, that just show up knowing damn well they don't have no business being there, and they are just there to hound you. I'm still trying to fully, like, still a little sleepy. They just couldn't wait to have an encounter with me. They could not wait. So yeah, that's Irving Police Department. The Irving Police Department. All right. Oh gosh, people, something else. So yeah, let's see if there is an accuser's name on this thing. The accuser, there's no name on this sheet for the accuser. It just says Macola. I guess that's the name of the business. Oh crap. I guess that's the name of the business, huh? That was a bunch of bullshit. I can pretty much guarantee that this person... Dang, I really wanted to see what color vehicle that person was driving. Because it was a black vehicle that came through there earlier this morning when it was still dark. Blew the horn. They didn't pull up next to my vehicle. They were like kind of like slow rolling by my vehicle. And then they drove off. And then I could see their vehicle still in the distance. Then I cut my car on so I could cut some heat on because it was cold. So I cut my car on, and then the next thing I know, the individual in that black car turned around and then started to approach my vehicle. Not all the way, but then had his headlights on my vehicle. Okay? Then that's when I got out my car, and I started to walk up to see what was going on. And he was like, "You okay?" Then I was like, "Who are you?" And then he started to roll off. And of course, I have, I had my firearm on me. So then he started to roll off or whatever. The individual that was in that car was it was like a darker black male. The individual that showed up with the police, or that came to the scene or whatever, that wasn't the same individual. Okay? That's why I wanted to see what color vehicle this person was driving. Because it's a bunch of bullshit. It's these gang stalkers going around. They're in every facet of society. You know what I'm saying? They're all over the place. So they can easily contact one another and be like, "Hey, we got a target that's on your lot. We need to get him out of there." You get what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I believe happened. That is pretty much what I believed happened. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this. You guys enjoy your day, your evening, or whenever you watch the video. Just enjoy your time and continue to stand bold. Know your rights. It is extremely important for you to know your rights, especially if you're living in a situation like I am, to where you're living out your vehicle, homeless or whatever. It's very important to know your rights, because these people will try to take advantage of you. Okay, we're living amongst these tares and these hybrids that are trying to hide behind these face masks. Notice how all of them had their face mask on. That lady, the lady cop, she took hers off, like occasionally or whatever. But They're doing this criminal activity shit, and then they're hiding behind the face mask. Okay? So just be aware and just be very cautious, because these people are constantly trying to find ways to get you hemmed up, to get you locked up, and to cause problems for you, as if it's not hard enough living out of your vehicle. They are the ones that have caused this situation that I'm in, that we're all in, all of us that are going through this. They caused this shit, but then they want to deem us as being criminals and a problem in society and all this kind of stuff, when all we're trying to do is survive. This is the hand that we're dealt. You understand what I'm saying? So, man, you can pray till you're blue in the face. You can fast all you want. The reality that I've seen is every day that I wake up, it's the same crap. Going through this same nonsense every day. Every day. Okay? So, just continue to stay strong. Continue to have strong faith in the Most High. The only thing I can say is it may not stop, but he'll give you the strength that you need to get through it. So that's pretty much all I can say about this whole situation, because it's not pleasant to live this way at all. It's not a good thing to live life like this. You understand what I'm saying? We don't deserve that at all. We're good people. When you stand up against bullies, when you stand up against tyranny and people that are trying to control you and to do evil, you're going to get sought after. You're going to have people that are going to be sent after you. The whole world will be against you. Just like Jesus said, they hated him before they hated you. So, anyways, what else did I want to say before I cut this off? My time is probably limited here as well. So I transitioned from going to churches to going to these little business complexes. If I see that they're empty, there's no one there, I'll just kind of park there. And I also like the fact that there are cameras here. So I have a purpose for being here. It's not like I'm here to commit a crime or anything like that. I'm just simply trying to find secluded spots so that I can get footage of these gang stalkers that I speak of, so that if something happens, I can have, footage to show law enforcement. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're all geared towards trying to set you up. That's why they follow you everywhere you go. That's why they plant them around you, to meddle and provoke you. So as soon as you stand up for yourself, they'll point the finger and label you the criminal, when they're the ones involved in criminal activity. They're the ones that are tracking your whereabouts and dispatching people out to intentionally provoke you. Is that not against the law? You understand what I'm saying? I don't care about being recorded in public. Hell, I record people in public. I don't care about that. I'm not committing crimes. It don't bother me not one bit. There are cameras all over the place. There are cameras everywhere. I don't care about that. It's the fact that I am being illegally tracked and having people dispatched to my location for the sole purpose of provocation, to be meddlesome, and to get a reaction out of the target. That is illegal. So that's what I try to point out. By going to the places that I go to, churches, it just makes more sense for a homeless person to be at a church, to kind of like reach out for help, whether you just need a place to park your vehicle, and whether you just need a place to kind of park your vehicle and just have some peace, which is what my purpose is. So when you have a perp that's rolling up on you at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night at a church that's closed down, that's highly suspicious. That pretty much corroborates with my claims of being stalked and harassed. Okay? So this is what I try to prove and point out. I have many video evidences of this. And after the first time that I went to law enforcement, Actually, I didn't go to law enforcement. They were at my old job back in Houston. I was working for this other commercial real estate company. And they had patrols in that area or whatever. And I just happened to flag down an officer. And I kind of explained to them, gave them a gist of what was going on, showed them some tangible evidence on my vehicle of what was happening. And the first thing that came out of one of the, because it was two cops, the first thing that came out of one of their mouths was, have you tried getting help? And I said, well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to report what's been going on so that you guys can investigate. He was like, no, have you tried to get psychological help? And it had always been said, whenever I was doing my research on gang stalking, when I first started going through it, which was around that time, it had always been said that whenever you try to go to law enforcement to file a complaint about what's going on, their rebuttal is that you need to go seek psychological help. And I had to see it to believe it. I had to actually test it out. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. The funny thing about it is I actually did go talk to a psychologist or whatever. And I was clear. I was cleared of any type of having any type of mental illness or anything like that. This person even went on to say, I did a video on this called Mental Health Assessment. They went on to say that, you know, that he has a legitimate concern for his safety. And I showed this woman my video evidences as well. And she believed me. She absolutely and totally believed me. So, you know, what do perps have to say about that? You know, what does law enforcement have to say about that? You know? So anyways, you know, I believe that these people, the bulk of my stalkers are probably like FBI or CIA agents, or maybe former FBI, former CIA agents. That's what it kind of seems like and looks like to me. A lot of them seem like that's what they are. These are fucking criminals. These are not people that are out there working for the better of the world. These are the people that are out there turning people into Manchurian candidates, turning people into mass shooters. You know, whenever you hear on the news that somebody just got up, decided to get up one day and just go shoot up a school or go shoot up people in the mall or and stuff like that. And they just, the first thing the media does is label them mentally unstable. They talk about all the negative stuff that went on in their life, if they were having problems in a relationship or all kind of stuff that they try to bring up to paint the person as being crazy, but they don't tell the truth as to what really happened. It makes you wonder, were these people that committed these mass shootings, were they targeted individuals? Because I can see how something like this could lead a person who is not strong-minded, who doesn't have the will to overcome it without, you know, becoming violent or whatever. I can see how this could push somebody to that, you know, to that point. Sleep deprivation, I experienced that. These people will pull up in the middle of the night. If it's not perps, it's law enforcement. It's mainly been law enforcement. Right? As soon as I go into that good deep sleep, they pull up. It's as if they're looking at my vitals and they're looking at my breathing. And then once my breathing gets to a certain point, they know that I'm fast asleep. So that's when they roll up. Or that's when they're instructed to roll up. You know, these are all signs of these people trying to create a person who is a Manchurian candidate, or somebody who, you know, creates someone to be an active shooter. Constantly depriving a person of rest. These people have the ability to induce sleep as well. I've experienced that on many occasions. Can you imagine working a job that you have to be up for? And you've gotten all the sleep you want to get, you know, you've gotten, you know, a good amount of sleep, but they have the ability to induce sleep in you at will. They've done this to me while I was driving. On many occasions they've done that. I'm like, where's this sleep coming from? Like, where's this just feeling of drowsiness coming from? out of nowhere. You know, this is a very evil and wicked program, man. It is so evil and wicked. And if only the unwitting public knew what's going on with this stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. That's all I got for now. If anything else comes up, you guys know I'll record and post it. So have a good day.